Well, customer says he should have cleaned it before it came here, but we've now got ourselves a silver EP3 Civic to map. So that's going to go on the dyno next. It's our third of the day. Yeah, and we're looking forward to making some noise and making some gains. Let's see how we get on. Well, mate, it made 204 in stock form.
It did indeed.
Matt, so it's time for you to work some magic.
Do a bit.
Do a bit, leave a bit.
Do a bit, leave a lot.
Do a bit, leave a bit. Do you like these seats, Rich?
I'm sure they were expensive, but they're not for me.
No.
I don't really like red leather. I think if they were a nice black leather with the Alcantara middle, I'd have liked them more.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, I'll be sure to point that out to him, mate.
Yeah. Say Rich says he's not really keen on the seat. If you could change it, that'd be great.
Excellent. Right, so yeah, it made 204. So let's.
We'll make some power from there.
Okay, cool.
No need for a cameraman anymore.
Don't need you, Samuel. Samuel, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Sam's back to annoy us for a bit.
Yeah.
He said he's finished work, but I don't understand because it's 16 minutes past 3 and he's obviously travelled from wherever he's travelled from.
And I've been to Asda.
Oh, he's travelled back and he's been to Mazda, so that would
And
probably
Mazda.
suggest that he finished at maybe around 2 o'clock. I mean,
So the morning shift.
yeah, so he must be on the morning shift or something, yeah, I don't know.
I don't do proper days like here.
I mean, obviously...
You miss this place, don't you?
In real terms, obviously you'd start at 6 and finish at 6, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
like
that's
a real man.
Like a real man, yeah. I mean, we all remember our first time part-time job,
Yeah,
don't
I
we?
do, yeah.
Right, Silver EP3.
It's done really well, hasn't it?
Yeah, I believe he said he's got a tactical racing inlet manifold.
He has.
Got a Tegua letterbox induction kit, as I call it. He's got the Tegua exhaust, but we're saying it's a 2.5. It's an early one, so it's a 2.5 inch external diameter, not the 70mm, but nonetheless still a good system.
But all those mods have come together.
Yeah, all those mods have come together, and we finished on 233.
Fantastic result.
Oh, we should mention it's got the tactical racing in it. Well, did we say that?
We said that.
We did say that. Yeah, so so it's got inlet manifold on it and stuff. I mean, generally, if all the mods are absolutely perfect, we probably see around the 240 mark, like we always say. The tactical racing manifold, as people are aware, is not necessarily the best thing in the world. I'm not, going to say it's a bad thing. It's not. It's made some power today. With a couple with other mods, it may still make more power. You know what I mean? It's just not as nice a quality as the Skunk 2, but that's
what you pay for.
That's what you pay for. If you're paying half the money, well, then you get half the quality. I suppose that's the ultimate answer, isn't it? But in this particular instance, it still made power.
And you feed, and obviously you're feeding 12-year-old Taiwanese girls.
Yeah, to make
so
that.
for charity reasons.
Yeah, it's all right.
Never gets old, does it?
I know, it's a good joke.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so it's...
But it's done well, ain't it? All the parts have come together and done well.
All the parts come together, it's done really well. I'm really happy with it. It just, the graph's smoothed out no end from where it was initially when it came in.
204?
204 I think it was, but obviously really messy on the graph. But obviously that's when you put mods on a standard map, that's what you've got to expect. So we smoothed it right out and it should be a real nice linear power curve now.
There's a point on the graph where you overlay the two where it's now 60 brake horsepower better off at about 6,000 RPM. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's as good as it gets. If you're mapping it, I'm not being funny, if you were mapping a turbo car, you'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
You would, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't get 60 brake out of the car, that's got a turbo on it.
Yeah, so, and then a car, well, that's as good as it ever gets, ain't it?
Yeah.
Right, should we have a look at the graph?
Yes, let's have a look at the graph. Let's do that.
We're not
Okay, so as you can see, and as I always say, red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. Look at that whopping gain of power in the mid-range, and we made some peak gains as well. Extended the rev limit out to 8.6 and lowered the Vtec, and we finish on 233 brake horsepower, which is 191 at the wheels. Isn't it, Samuel?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, you're happy with. Are you happy with it?
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, great.
I'm the owner, but I'm happy with it.
Great. Well, I've got that's all that counts, that you're happy with it.
Yeah.
So thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. I know the last 3 videos have all been EP3s. That's because we've done 3 EP3s today. But I'm sure.
The reason why then.
Yes. Maybe I'll mix it up and not put them up in order, and then people can try and guess what order we ran them in. But yeah, so there we go. I've been Danny at Dynodaze. He's been Rich, because he always is, and we'll see you on the next one, won't we, mate? You bending over? What's going on here? What's going on here? It's a shame he's got joggy bottoms on, because now I've got to censor it. Right. See you on the next one.
What I'll say again. Life moves pretty fast.